Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey to check out a brand new 2023 Kia Soul GT line in surf blue, which is a little bit of California here in New Jersey. So let's dig in. All right, front end of the car, we have again that surf blue paint with a fusion black roof. So it is a two-tone paint. The Kia badge in the middle. We have standard projector beam headlights and standard turn signals. That large open grille on the bottom with silver trim. Side air curtains as well. So overall, it's a nice look. But this particular GT line is non-LED lighting. In order to get the LED lighting, you need to add the GT line technology package. And you can't get the technology package if you have two-tone paint. Oh, that's a mouthful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Wheel and tire package on this Soul GT line. We have a gloss black wheel with silver accents. Looks really nice, 5 spokes with that motion design standard brake and rotor package. Tires 235 on the width, a 45 series sidewall, 18s, all 4 corners, front wheel drive. Here we have the full side profile on the Soul GT line. And again, we have that boxy look, the cube look. As I had mentioned in my previous videos, the Kia Soul, which is still around, has outlasted the other cube cars. So it is the winner of the cube car wars, as the Cube and Element are no longer in production. So as we move in closer, we are painted on the wheel wells, which I like, body color. We have gloss black on the side view mirror, LED turn signals. So no LED lighting on the front or the back, but we have LED turn signals. Very, very confusing. Color matched on the front and the rear door handle. Left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we have a color matched shark fin antenna in fusion black, which is the two-tone. No sunroof, because if you get the two-tone, you cannot get a sunroof, and you actually have a delete sunroof on the window sticker. All right, the back end of the Soul, and again, it's really flat and cut off, so therefore the wiper is down low. We have that Kia badge in the middle in surf blue with the gloss black around it, which makes it look like it's kind of an island, which looks pretty cool. Standard lighting in the back, no LED. Soul on the left, GT line badge on the right. As we move down, we have some silver trim along the bottom, and then we have that big exhaust opening in the center with 2 exhaust pipes. So we'll see if this thing sounds any different than a standard Soul. All right, under the hood of this Soul GT line, what are we looking at? We have a 2-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission, 147 horsepower, 132 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 28 in the city, 33 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, we are inside this 2023 Soul GT line in surf blue. And before we get to the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, the way this one is optioned, which is the GT line trim with the dual tone paint, surf blue, and then the fusion black on top, without the GT line technology package, because you can't get it in this color combo, you're looking at an MSRP of $24,685. Now, if you optioned a GT line in a different color blue, the other color blue you can get for 2023 is Neptune blue. If you go Neptune blue without a two-tone, then you can get GT line technology package, but that takes the price up to a little over $27,000. So it's up to you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now let's get on with the interior. Footbox, we have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, all in rubber. This is a GT line trim. It needs to be aluminum. Let me know what you think in the comments. We have the all-season floor mats that say Soul. Here is our push lever for the fuel filler. GT line, no power seats without the technology package, so you have manual seats for the driver and front passenger. If you want power seats for the driver, then you need to go with the GT line technology package. We have faux leather, Soul embossed on the side, which is nice. We have white cross stitch, nice white interior inset, which looks nice, but it will get dirty the more you use it. So word to the wise, sitting on this white seat, no blue jeans, or else it's going to rub off. Nice headrest on top. Would like to see GT line embossed in the headrest, but overall it's an attractive looking interior. Door panels, they look nice. We have soft touch material up top, that aluminum finish around the brushed aluminum door handle, which is great, keeps fingerprints away. Flat black on the switchgear, a nice soft armrest. I like that white design on the inset underneath the window switches and the door lock switches on the door panel. I think that looks good. And in this particular GT line, there is no Harman Kardon sound system. In order to get that in the Soul, you need to go GT line technology package. Over to the dash, soft touch material up top, gloss black around the heat and air vent. We have hard plastic down by the glove box and a nice large glove box. All right, infotainment system time. What do you have here? You have a 10.25-inch Kia infotainment system integrated into the dash, which I really like compared to the ones that are just stuck on like an iPad style. We have touchscreen action, nice and responsive, dual panel action, nice and responsive. Wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto, driver profiles, all that safety stuff is in here. We've gone over this many times before. It's a nice system. We have our buttons down here for the controls as well if you don't want to use the touch screen. Here is our four-way hazard lights. Down below here, we have dual climate control action, which is nice. And a little bit down further, you have a 12 volt, a USB-A, a USB-C, and a wireless charging pad. We have this gear shift that's going to take you through the simulated gears of the CVT transmission. Engine start stop button. Here's your drive modes, which we'll show you when we go through the dash. We have a nice faux leather shift gaiter with white cross stitch. Very, very nice. And of course, these blank switches are for the heated seats if you option the GT line technology package. Manual emergency brake, which is nice. 2 cup holders, Kia key fob, standard detonator style key fob, lock, unlock, panic button, remote start, nice weight, nice touch. And now we have again that nice faux leather with cross stitch on the center armrest. You open that up and you have a nice area for storage. Over to the steering wheel, we have a nice faux leather wrapped steering wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, flat bottom steering wheel, GT line badge on the bottom. Very nice. This also makes it more sporty, but also helps you get in and out of the car with that flat bottom wheel. The Kia badge in the middle. We have some gloss black on the sides of the steering wheel, but not too bad. Flat black actually on the buttons. On the left, voice commands, telephone controls. On the right, your safety suite and cruise control. As we move to the stalks right here, we have our left side for the headlights, right side for both windshield wipers. Down on the left, brighten and dim the dash, traction control off, auto stop start off. There's your rear view camera button. And as we come up to the dash, we have a digital dash, which is new for 2023 in the GT line. It looks nice, and when you switch your modes, we're in sport now, we go to normal and it turns purple. Sport, we go to red. Those are our two modes for this GT line, but it is nice to see a digital dash here in a car at this price point. Nice job by Kia. All right, overhead console time. Here we go. Non-LED lighting. If you have this button set in the center, that means when you open the door, the lights will come on and then will go off when they shut it. Just like that. We go over to our sun visor, bring that down. We have a vanity mirror and obviously a light above that. And then which I like. You pull that off, come to the side window, it slides back. So if you have sun coming in the side of the car, this will block it all out for you. I like that little feature. See that a lot on Subaru, not so much Kia. All right, we are in the back of the Soul GT line. And again, in typical Kia fashion, plenty of knee room and space in the back. This seat is set for my driving position. Headroom is good, no problem with that boxy shape. You got plenty of headroom. Shoulder width room good. Nice consistency of design front to back. And here in the back door panel, instead of some soft touch up top, you do have hard plastic. The same aluminum design around the brushed aluminum door handle, and a nice soft armrest with flat black on the switchgear. Overall, in a very small car, there is plenty of room back here for your passengers. Nice job. All right, in the rear console, we don't have any heat and air vents, but we do have two USB-A's for connectivity for the backseat passengers, which is nice. We have a rear seat door pouch for the behind the front passenger, which is nice. And then we come down and around to our armrest in the back. Nice soft material here, two cup holders, nice job. I don't see any heat and air vents. They could be on the floor, but they're certainly not in the back of the console or in the ceiling. But overall, a really nice consistency of design here in this Soul GT line. Okay, we are at the back of this Soul GT line, and now we'll show you how to get into that rear cargo area. And once you come back behind the car, here is a little sticker that says lift gate button. You look underneath there, you push the button, and then you have to lift up yourself. But it's nice and light going up. Manual assist on the way up, manual assist on the way down. When you get to the back, you have a nice area for storage. It goes deep down here. We have the Soul all-weather cover, and then underneath here we have a spare. So thank you, Kia, for that spare. In the back here you also do have some lighting, which is nice, and a couple of tie downs on either side, which is nice. To get the rear seats down, all you have to do is flip up this lever and push, and the seats will fold flat for you. Nice and easy. We do have a bit of a kick up from this lower floor, but overall it's a good amount of space in a very small car. All right, here is the window sticker for this GT line. There's a lot of glare out here today, so I don't know how well you can see it, but feel free to pause and check out everything that is in this car. Now, let's take it on the road and take it for a spin. All right, we are driving this Soul GT line. First little move over some speed bumps, takes it nice and smooth. So this is supposed to be the sport trim for the Soul in 2023. Again, we have the same power plant. All of the Souls get this naturally aspirated 2-liter inline 4 with a CVT. The GT trim is gone for 2023. The turbo engine is gone for 2023. So this is what you have if you want a sporty Soul, is the GT line. So we're going to come down here. We'll take it up on some roads. We'll see how she does. And again, the CVT, you can hear that buzz, you can hear that slow kind of shift, and that's what you get with a CVT. You're not going to get a performance-based car with a CVT at this price point, just under $25,000. It's just not going to happen. So, you know, the Soul's trim levels are very confusing for 2023. LX is pretty straightforward, but then you have GT line and EX. That's it, just 3. And EX is supposed to be the top trim, but there are no packages, additional packages you can get with an EX. So you get whatever the trim level comes with. But if you get a GT line and option it with the GT line technology package, then you have more features in the GT line than you do in the EX. And the price is going to be comparable. So it's very, very strange how they have that set up. But overall, we're driving this in sport mode. We're cruising up the road 40 miles an hour. We have all the technology that we need in this GT line. Blind spot, lane keep assist, all that cool stuff is in this car, so that's good. You know, it steers fine, it drives fine. Obviously the gas mileage with this powertrain is really good, where you know, the advertised or government estimate for combined gas mileage is 30 miles to the gallon, so that'll save you some money on fuel. It's got good space on the inside. That cube shape gives you plenty interior space. So for those practical reasons, it's a compelling value at, you know, a tick under $25,000. But what you're not going to get, no matter what you do out of this powertrain, is a performance drive. You're going to get a performance or a sporty looking appearance package like we see on this GT line, but you're not going to get a performance based car. The GT back in 2022 gave you a little bit more that way, with that turbo engine and the stiffened suspension and a different transmission, the dual clutch transmission, so you got more action. But in this one, you're not going to get the action you may be hoping for out of this powertrain. I do like the visibility out of the side view mirrors, and the back glass and the windshield are great. Really don't see any blind spots at all, so for safety, that's good. The steering is very direct. You point the car where you want it to go and it goes, no problem. So that's good. But it leaves me wanting a little bit more performance in this GT line, and I'm confused as to why Kia decided to kill off the GT, because unless the sales numbers were just so bad the last couple of years, they decided it didn't make any financial sense to order that, to offer that performance driveline in the Soul any longer. But that's my only guess. But overall, nice car at this price point. It's got a nice feel to it. It's got a nice ride to it. The ride's a little firmer than what you would get. I think they stiffened up the suspension on all four corners a little bit more. But it is a compelling value. There's no doubt about it, and that's, you know, what Kia's deal is, right? Is to offer a compelling value in each segment that it plays in, and certainly in this one, which is pretty much all by itself, the cube car. I think they bring a good value at this price point. Let me know what you think in the comments about the Kia Soul. What do you think about the surf blue color? I mean, this really looks out of place in New Jersey. It kind of fits more like California, I would think, in here. But I don't know. You tell me what you think about this thing. I'm going to make a U-turn. We're going to start heading back out to the dealership. And I want to thank Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this Soul GT line for the review today. I would also like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.